you should be watching.
Alright people, what's good? Something I probably should have covered like a month ago. Yeah, I'm late on this. I was just so uninspired to even cover this, especially when I saw the price point. I was like, what are y'all doing? But at this point, not really surprised. This is gonna be like a Tamashii roundup. Now, typically I don't even do Tamashii roundups. It's just that, like I said, I've just been so uninspired and covering the s.h.f. Daima stuff. Like, more specifically, the many stuff. When the Tamagamis come out, I'll be more hyped for that. But the many stuff, it's whatever. But either way, King Goma right here. If you've been keeping up with Daima, $75. Yo, they be just picking prices out of a hat, I promise you. But besides that, I will say it does look like King Goma. The question is, does anybody care about King Goma enough to really pay this price point? Well, maybe. But, before I go on with my, my little ramblings and whatnot, the delivery month is August of 2025. This is actually the first time in a little while that we've had a premium Bandai release for August. Like the last 2 or 3 years, we haven't had a premium Bandai release for August. So that's cool. The pre-orders, as you can see, opens more like a little bit more than a month ago. So it's still up. There's not a whole lot to say about this. It looks like King Goma, but like I said, how many people really like King Goma? I mean, he's interesting or whatever. He's whatever, because he's kind of just been sitting on the throne and screaming at a screen, and not really doing anything. At least not yet. But either way, I think one of the draws for this is going to be, of course, the Nioibo or the Power Pole. And the Power Pole effects are dope. It's just that damn. It's a shame that this couldn't come with the actual Daima Goku, or at least Super Saiyan Daima Goku. But I understand why they did it, because it's King Goma, and for now, who cares about King Goma unless he just happens to have a whole bunch of forms near the end, and forms look really cool and whatnot. Now all of a sudden people are gonna retroactively buy him because, oh, he has these cool ass forms that have these powers and whatnot, all these cool powers and whatnot. So we'll see. Time will tell the tale what happens with this guy. But I could definitely, like I said, I could definitely see people retroactively buying him just off the strength of, if he has a whole bunch of different forms at the end, they want to have all the forms, That being said, let's move on to the next thing. $75, damn. And here we have a bit more of an interesting release, but once again it's many, so it's like but Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Many from Dragon Ball Daima, as you can see, $60. Oh boy. And the delivery month for this premium Bandai release is going to be in October. This figure is pretty cool in the sense of how fast they revealed it. Like, the episode came out and then like the next day, or maybe even the same day, I can't remember. It was one of those two. They just had the figure ready. Now, of course, they definitely have the knowledge beforehand so they could even make the figure. But one thing that sucks about this particular release is that if this was adult Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3, bet money, that will probably be the first premium Bandai in a little while to really sell out fast, But it looks decent for what it is. I think the hair could be a little wider at the sides. I'll put a screenshot or something so y'all can see what I mean. But it'd be cool to have him fight against a Tamagami number 2 figure at some point, whenever that may be. And look at this. They really had to entice you to buy this. They had to put the spread of accessories right here. And it looks like there's a chance that hair will probably be too heavy. And that makes sense given how small the figure is. Comes with Goku DLC, yet again. Get your, 6 sets of hands, tongue-tied right there. Cross arm accessory, Galagun charge up, and I'm hoping that action figure stand. Matter of fact, oh yeah, of course, free shipping, as you can see right there on a comp. Let's see, product overview. I just want to see specific specifications. Okay, it does come with a display stand, so that's dope. It's been a minute since we got a Tamashii figure that actually came with a display stand. It's been a while, a long time. That used to be the standard back in the day when the line first started. But other than that, not a whole lot to say about it. Like, it's cool, like especially the reference and design to the the first Super Saiyan 3 concept design. It's dope that they brought that back as a reference. But other than that, the faces are decent. I find that sometimes these promo shots of recently, like, of course they're clear and everything, the quality is good, but they don't do sometimes the actual figure justice. Like, I feel like sometimes when they have it on display at these different events, the figure be looking better at those the pictures from the figures on display at the events be looking better than the actual promotional photos like these. So I'd be very much more interested in seeing how this looks in hand. That being said, on to the last thing, and then we're gonna close this thing out because I don't really have a whole lot to say about this. Tamashii's side of the Dragon Ball figures is gonna be dry for, I think, a lot of collectors for a little while until they get through the Daima stuff, and then inevitably we really shift focus back to the Android stuff. And once we Android and the last little bit of GT stuff that they plan to release, or I suspect that they will release. But yeah, I'll save the rambling and the speculation for potentially another video. We'll see. I might not. On to the next thing. So last, and I was gonna say not least, but for some people it might be least, we have this new general release reveal. Or at least I'm assuming it's a general release based off of the release date. S.h.figuarts Son Goku, the lowest born Saiyan. The reason why I'm saying it's a general release, just without even reading the caption fully yet, is because it says the release is set for March 2025. Whenever they've done a premium Bandai reveal, they give mad months until it actually comes out. Like, for example, King Goma, as you saw earlier in the video, the pre-orders went up for December 13th, and it comes out all the way in August. The pre-orders for Vegeta went up this month, and it comes out all the way in October. So they always give a huge space in time. So this is probably going to be some type of a general release. Either way, it's another Goku, to many people's dismay, and I think we definitely could have gone without this Goku. If we're gonna have a Goku like this, and one thing I'll say is this too. The faceplates actually look great for that era in art style. The hair looks good too, for that era in art style. But if you're gonna give us this Goku, couldn't have been on an updated sculpt, Now I understand why they're doing it. They're trying to get the most mileage out of this mold before they completely abandon it. That's my theory. A lot of people will say, well, no, they're gonna keep the 2.0 mold forever. No, they're not. They're gonna get the most mileage out of it before they be like, alright, this shit is done. The 1.0 mold ran its course. This mode will run its course as well. Let's see, do they have any important information on here? A new item is coming to the Dragon Ball Z S.h.figuarts line. Son Goku, the lowest born Saiyan. Brand new sculpting for the faceplates and head parts to recreate the fight with Goku during the Saiyan Saga. The color had also been done to faithfully recreate Goku's appearance from the Saiyan Saga, as well as featuring the Kame symbol on the front and the King Kai symbol on the back. Available at selected retailers. More information coming soon. Available only in North America. Wow. That's actually crazy. Why? Why though? Why not just make it a general release worldwide? Why do that? Why is it only United States side? Man, I mean, I live in the US, so it's not a big deal for me, but I don't understand that decision. That part, that's probably the most perplexing part of this. You know, Tamashii works in mysterious ways a lot of times. This didn't need to be some type of North America exclusive. This could have just been a worldwide thing. I don't understand that decision-making process at all. Main thing I could say about this is that, yeah, base plates look dope. Hair looks dope for that era of Goku and art style. If there's gonna give us, you know what I would say? If there's gonna give us a Goku like this, why not do, what you call it? Why not do the shirtless Goku when he, you know, when he was powering up and he had the beam clash with Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga? That would have been way more cooler. If you must give us another Goku from this era, and of course, you know, Goku's always gonna get a new figure. That's just how it is at this point. But if you must, why not just give us that Goku? I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate that Goku, especially with the Kaioken coloring. That would be super dope. But with all that being said, this has been BombasticPlastic. It was kind of refreshing to do a Tamashii type of video. I feel like it's been so long. But this has been BombasticPlastic. Stay fantastic and have a blessed day.